We worked with high schoolers.
Is that first take?
Hmm?
Is that
First take, yeah, I gotta shake your hand, you know about first take, what? So the newspaper we put together is called First Take. And we also would do a broadcast with the students. So that was like my first volunteer thing that I did with the New York Association of Black Journalists, which led to me becoming the vice president, which led to me becoming the president of the chapter, which led to me becoming a national board member of the National Association of Black Journalists. Right? Really, when you trace it all back, it's because Addie Gray shepherded me around and drove me back to my dorm in Tabler. I mean, she literally drove into the parking lot and put me right at the door to lead into my room. She didn't even like just drop me off by the Union and say, she drove me to, you understand what I'm talking about?
Which building?
At that time, like, because I lived in 3 Tabler buildings. I lived in Tuss, Dreiser. This might have been Dreiser. What's the other one? What are all the Tabler buildings?
And.
Huh?
And. Sanger.
Yeah, I think I lived in Tuss, Sanger, and Dreiser.
Hey!
Yeah.
Oh,
I lived in Albany. Yeah. So that got me into giving back, right? So the National Association of Black Journalists is one of the ways I've given back. Even though I'm not a working journalist anymore, I'm still a member of that group, and I still mentor young journalists. I still go to the conventions and try to help young journalists out wherever I can. One of my rules, because of people like Paul Schreiber and Caddy Gray and Bob Green, is if any student reaches out to me for advice, I stop what I'm doing. I'm serious. I stop what I'm doing and I respond. Or I flag the note and I respond later, and I will meet with any student journalist or early career person, because I feel spiritually like there's a contract that these people established with me, my mentors. So when people reach out to me, I stop what I'm doing, because I believe spiritually that it is my duty to respond. It's what they did for me is just, it's really, really special. What I was able to experience with these folks, and so I was here for Paul's retirement party, and I know how many lives he's touched, and it's a nice thing to see that, going back, he's still 2 decades later touched so many lives after me. But that's the reason I give back, because I just feel there's a spiritual contract, and if I don't do that, I'm doing something wrong.
Well, I think that's a great place to start.
Yeah, is this hard?
Yeah. Oh, one thing before I go, and I'll say, all because of that, I've been able to do amazing things. Like, I'm an immigrant kid from Guyana. I've been to the White House twice. I stood next to President Obama and Michelle, like here and here. I've met dignitaries, hip hop artists, and I'll say this: what you're trying to get into as a craft, it is such a key to so many worlds that are amazing. And if you have any doubts about the richness of it and what it can give you back, have no doubt about that. And I have a bunch of business cards, so feel free to take them. And I'll write my stuff up front. I'll write my email.